Okay, guys, after a lot of fiddling around, I think we're good. Fingers crossed. Whew. Performance issues, blurriness, all kinds of mess. I've now changed some settings. The picture should be a lot clearer, and performance should be good. So let's watch this cutscene again. Why not? This is the beginning of the game. You just missed the very first intro sequence of a man being murdered, but this is the game fresh.
How are you?
It's the third time I've started the stream, by the way. So let's see how this goes.
I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turned. A deputy was supposed to
Just
be
go for
here to
this.
show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Okay, yeah, that looks a lot clearer now.
By a bear.
Way better.
Check out that map.
Holy crap, dude. There was some weird graphic settings before. It was making the whole game look blurry and like glossy and weird. I don't know why I'm playing native right now. Let's see. Everything else should be the same, hopefully.
Before we get swallowed up by the trees.
Yeah, that's way better. Way better. Cool. Let's do it.
I think I hear someone.
I'm not walking all the way back
Could
down.
be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Yeah, now I can actually admire how good this game looks. Dude, there was like a vignette, depth of field, and something else. It was making things look super blurred, blurry, and messy. Looks really clean now. Looks nice. Happily play the whole game on this graphic setting. So
Saga Anderson. I'll
It's
be
good to
leading
me.
this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that,
camera good. We're not focused for a sec though.
Federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
It's actually unbelievable how much better this game looks now I've changed those settings. It's kind of hard to believe. But yeah, I'm glad that it was fixable on a 3080.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah.
And I'm averaging 70 FPS, which is pretty good.
I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
All right. It's crazy how much better this looks now.
Crime scene. There's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly. The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board.
Just checking my streams all good, guys. Yeah, we're good. We're good. All right, guys. Let's have a good stream. We're running now. I've got the game how I like it. It looks great. Stream's running. So, yeah. It's PC gaming for you. You got to tinker about a fair bit before it's nice and playable. It's very much playable now. So, let's hope that we can maintain that. So, I took a look at this before. There's been 3 murders, I think, with like similar injuries. Found in 2012, discovered in 2012, missing in 2018, and then 2 weeks ago. That was the guy I think at the beginning of the game you played as, I'm going to assume. State of the body does not match 8 years spent in a lake. So all victims reported missing, no other commonalities. Slight difference in the murders, bloating, only the commonality in the bodies but not the cause of death. Chest trauma, exposure to water, potentially post-mortem. So 2 of the victims had bruising. Most recent victim died of major chest trauma, hard to confirm due to condition of the body. Bloating of the corpse is indicative of drowning, but only 1 victim was found in the water. And then, what's this say down here? Last little bit there, so the killer profile. Victim 3 was covered in tattoos. Message from the killer maybe. Apart from going missing in 2010, the victims have nothing apparently in common. Killer may be a sportsman or a hunter. So we just have like a few notes, but no actual like stuff we picked up yet that we can place on here. So a series of murders have occurred around the town. Find connections. Cool. Simple enough. So this is the mine place where you do that stuff, and then you can just literally hit tab, go straight back to the game, which is really nice.
Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
But yeah, this game was looking horrible. And I was like, really disappointed. And then it was literally just a couple of graphic settings that needed changing.
Putting me in charge. Why now?
So if you are playing this game on PC and you have like, well, no matter what PC you have, just Google blurry picture and it will take like Alan Wake 2 and there's guides on settings. You just turn off 3 different settings in the renderer settings. So it was like vignette, depth of field, and one other thing, which you wouldn't think would make that much of a difference, but it's literally like, it looks like a completely different game now. It's kind of insane. So yeah, 100% do that. Don't play the game with the basic settings out of the box because it looks like shit. And then, yeah, change them up and you should be good. It's a quick change.
You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Mirror Peak, the mighty mountain in the distance, is no other than Mirror Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all its inverted glory. Mirror Peak. Cool. So it looks like I'm averaging around 70 FPS, so I'm going to turn the monitor off for now. If I notice any tanks, I'll have a check. But it feels relatively stable now, which is nice. I really hope that we can maintain that. See how it goes.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
No, still not getting it. Try explaining it one more time.
How much clearer can I make it, Mulligan? Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob?
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Thornton, he's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
Nice.
You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Step 1. Examine the corpse. Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
CLL Saga to see active clues. The key image can be selected with and placed on the caseboard. Okay. Cauldron Lake murder scene.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Placing an image on the caseboard begins a new line of investigation. Link to the killings, we're here to investigate. Okay. When a key image is placed, it will prompt a new question consistent with previous murders. Okay. Objectives viewed by the caseboard in your goals. Investigate the crime scene. You have to free to examine the caseboard or leave to complete this objective. Collect clues from the body to progress the investigation.
The killer left the heart right next to the body.
Okay. Left his heart right there. Nice.
Size stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Dug out his chest. Lovely.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
And spin down. Cool. Caseboard. Back to the caseboard. Let me just check my mic. Yeah, it's all good. Alright, back to the caseboard. Okay, so consistent with previous murders. Let's put these down. Heart was moved but then left on the table near the body. Was this murder interrupted?
Think.
Yeah. What am I missing here? See clues.
Nah.
Eh? Bro, I literally did that, so that's weird. Matches other cases. What am I trying to do with this? Bro, is this me being stupid or like... Okay, sure I did that multiple times.
Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Clues have resolved the open question and unlocked the deduction. As you advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. Okay. You can check the updated goals by pressing Control. Yep. You're now free to examine the case board, so I guess there's nothing else for me to do. No more clues right now. Talk to someone. And whatever that is. Cool. Back to the game.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Okay. Heavy blood splatter on the table. Really made a mess here, caught up in the act or just sloppy work. Multiple sets of footprints. Killers. Oh, okay, you put it on the post-it note and then it places it.
Multiple killers.
Okay.
Quite the party.
Multiple killers, heavy blood splatter. I like how that's like, it looks like real pictures. I might be wrong, but these look like, well, obviously these aren't, but like these two. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's just graphics, I don't know. Probably not real pictures. Maybe a combination of the two.
Murder to happen here. Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera?
Okay, I got some more to put on here, I think. Oh, for later. Tripod found near body and cooler and beer bottles left nearby. Okay.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Yeah, I think I was just watching like a recap kind of video. I haven't played Alan Wake fully, but it mentioned that Robert Nightingale was one of the FBI agents who was tracking Alan down in the first game and knew or was suspicious that he was the person that was causing these mind place like things, whether it was causing the shit that's going down. So now he's been killed, I guess. Yeah, it kind of would have helped if I knew more about the first game with this, because I guess that's pretty relevant, but maybe it will be explained, who knows. So, the victim, cool. Robert Nightingale. I was heard from him in 13 years, alright.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Locked. They really don't want people coming in here.
Okay. Yeah, this is running super nice now. No complaints performance-wise.
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation. Nice talking to you, too.
Okay.
I've been doing some deep research online, and I know how to keep confidential.
You can use full stop to activate it? That's not right, is it? E, okay. Why it wouldn't tell me the key?
Anderson. Hey, let's get back to work over here, can we?
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
So yeah, I mean, this game went from like, you know, hating the experience with the blurriness to I'm pretty immersed. This is awesome so far. It looks great. Let's be warned to you, fellow trespassers. They say the lake is a caldera, something formed by an erupting volcano, or the sinkholes that leaves in its wake. But what if that's not true? What if it's something else, something less natural, much more man-made, intentional? I say the lake's not formed, it's designed, and it has a purpose. The lake is a hiding place. Beneath the calm surface lies a secret machinery ready to be activated at the press of a button. And the people with the button, they're in that big house by the lake preparing, I know it. First drawing. Water line, real calderas made from volcano lava. Oh, man. Was there pictures I could look at there? Can I look at these? No? Alright, cool. I do feel like a detective right now, so it's pretty cool. I'm digging it. Maybe it'll become a bit tiresome by the end of the game, but it's pretty cool so far. I don't know what I'm missing exactly.
Peace, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
What happened after he got
So what happened
fired?
to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
Okay, I'm gonna turn my heating on. I'll be right back because it's freezing in here right now. All right. What's up, everybody? I'm back. Let me put my cam on. I have reappeared with a hoodie on because it's cold. All right. Yeah, let me get comfy here. Sort this microphone out. All right, how's everybody doing? Hope everybody's enjoying their weekend. If you're here hanging out with me on a Saturday, then I salute you. Big up. Respect. Cozy Halloween evening, playing some Alan Wake. Survival horror. Hell yeah. Alright. Are we good? Are we good? I'm good. Let's continue on.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it.
Okay. Got something to put on the board. Nightingale went off the deep end. FBI fired him.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Premeditated or spontaneous. Tripod found near the body. Looks new. Brought by the killers. Why? To mount a camera. Weird snuff film. Cooler and beer bottles left nearby.
They planned for the murder to happen here. Passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
You can use profiling inside Saga's mind place to get inside the heads of suspects and victims. Using intuition, Saga can discover new clues by profiling people of interest. Nightingale, missing person, ritual murder.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
Yeah, so the beginning of the game showed him climbing out of the lake. So that would check out.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
That picture's fucked. Love that, man. The vibe of this game is on point so far, so yeah, hopefully they can keep it up. It's fucking cool so far. Nightingale came from Cauldron Lake. Alright, we got a new clue.
This mug always cheers me up.
Victim came from the lake. I can feel that Nightingale came from the lake, but why now? After 13 years, where's he been? Good question.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers.
I'm just gonna interrupt her little speech there, but I do want to just put variable refresh on, make sure it's on, or G-Sync, I should say, is on, especially because these resolutions are, the frame rates are kind of doing what they want. So just make it a smoother experience if it's not already on. So let me just add that up real quick. Program settings. Because it's a G-Sync compatible monitor, and then I usually have to set it in video control panel. I'm not sure if it's ever something that automatically happens, but I'm just going to add it on because it's going to make the game feel smoother if it's not already in effect. Alan Wake 2, there we go. Alan Wake 2. G-Sync compatible. Apply. Cool, that's done.
The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Mm-hmm. Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big.
That's a big tree.
Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though.
Yeah, this game's stunning, dude. This looks nice. This game looks good. The atmosphere's on point. Voice acting's excellent so far. None of the characters are annoying. Yep. Remedy be killing it. This is fucking cool. This is like True Detective so far. I like how brutal the murder is. It just feels very like True Detective style when it's just like gruesome.
Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
There's a piece of paper on the ground. A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Mm-hmm. Like a manuscript. Page of a story. The killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept? Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
God, this game looks good, man. Holy crap.
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
The
I
page.
should tell Nightingale about this page.
Manuscript pages.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Reading the words, it felt like some message, someone playing a game with them. Manuscript pages. Victim. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal and bloody ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was this page. The first page they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths, secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here, what they were doing, someone playing a game with them, leading them on, an invitation. How could they not accept the sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them, even if they knew it would end up hurting them? So this is like, I guess Alan's written this, and they're part of his story, I'm assuming. But who knows at this point.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
I have to go dig around in his chest hole. Nice. Nightingale has something hidden inside of him. Alright.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Gnarly.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Oh, she's not gonna do it? Then let the morgue people do it, I guess? Rather than just jabbing a hand in there right now and just fucking yanking something out.
A witch with no heart. A strange echo of Al murder.
There's no mystery in Corden Lake being named after Corden Shape, and yet there are many mysterious stories about the lake. It being a gloomy doorway to the underworld, or of a witch whose cauldron the lake really was. The legend tells that when something affections of a local sheriff went unanswered, he accused... Can I get it here? The legend tells that when the affections of a local sheriff went unanswered, he accused the lady in question of having bewitched him. She was drowned, but her dropped ladle grew into a strange tree named Witch's Ladle. The woman returned to avenge her wrongdoers. If she was not a witch before she was one now, she killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake. Then she took out his heart and locked it in a box. With the heart, she would summon him from the lake to exact revenge on her behalf, or so the legend goes. Interesting.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Deer Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Cool.
I'll do it myself. Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
That's the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Okay. Like the color looks all washed out on the stream. It looks great for me, but my monitor has like color settings which you can't really Yeah, obviously can't translate, but it'd be good if you could change the saturation, which I don't see any kind of option for that. Yeah, kind of weird.
Sounds good.
Shortcut key. Go for it.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Any goodies over here?
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates
together.
jokes about
What a
coincidentally
heroic
having the
day.
same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Manuscript fragments. Okay. Upgrade weapons. More bullets, another headshot, land 2 headshots to stun an enemy. Fold the fire button to activate auto fire mode. This increases the rate of fire. Cool. Seems cool. So those are your little excursions for little things like that. I like how, so this is like typical prompt. Games since 2010 have had this constant press the key to do the thing. This has the key, or it did. I don't know. I noticed it on the lot. Yeah, so the key's there, but you can just walk off instead. I really like that. Like that makes a big difference. I think this is one of the first games ever where the key prompt is there, but you actually don't need to press it in order to leave. I find that really restrictive when it's like, unless you press the key, you can't get down. I like how you could just actually just walk off. Yeah, it's a nice touch. Because it feels so railroaded when it's like you're literally stuck in a invisible wall until you press the key. So I don't know if that's intentional, but yeah, I'm still stunned by how good this game looks. Super fucking nice.
Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
I'm just gonna pause it 1 second just to see about saturation. It's so weird there's no saturation setting. So they call that HDR.
A tripod for a camera? To record a...
You're right there, mate. Just some cardio. Hops up and down. You good? I'm just going to turn my heating off now because it's definitely hot enough right now. Didn't take long. Back in a sec.
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
Oops. Just kind of bash my mic. Alright. How we doing? How we doing? Let's untangle that a little bit. Bring that back a little bit. Let me just check my levels real quick. Yo yo, check, hey hey. Yo, check. Alright. Check. 1 2. That's good. That's very good. Yo, cool. Okay. Continuing on.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Oh, my mouse is in the game right now. Whoops. Whoops. It's a bit glitchy.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head.
Whoops.
I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
Okay, my mouse is tripping me out. Let me just reload that. Mouse is still there.
Manuscript page out of my head.
Come on, dude.
I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be...
Alright, it's definitely a bit of a buggy game. Just gonna whip it back up again. A little bit buggy. A buggy game. Just gonna whip it back up again. A little bit. All right. All right, we're back. Let's yeah, we're good now.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fucking loving this so far, so I'm really happy that this is working for me. I'm really digging this. It looks incredible, man. Look at this game. Wow. Look at this game. It's fucking next gen, dudes.
Just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
It's next gen as fuck. How do you, Alt F1, right? Screenshot. Very nice. Very, very pretty game. 10 out of 10. 5 stars. Yeah. Where we going? Where we going? I don't even know his name. Alex? Where we going, Alex?
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Don't know, don't care. How much have you had? Not enough. That's how much. Never enough coffee. Oh, that's rich, bittersweet nectar. Get it in Coffee World. Get it where you can. Get it now.
Weird audio. It's like everything's maxed out, even my headphones, and the game's not even that loud. It's super weird. Yo, the atmosphere's crazy.
Pretty darn sure my, I mean our float will be the belle of the ball at this year's Deer Fest. Just a few more days.
The subtitles are huge, dude. It's a little bit smaller. They're so big. Nope. Oh, subtitle size small. Yeah, they're fucking massive, dude. Signage subtitles. What does that mean? Signage. Dot crosshair. Hide, hard, hide. Widgets.
It's a nice looking float for sure.
That's better. They were always so way too big.
So I don't know what to expect, really. It is the finest entertainment a town like ours has to offer. The happiest day of the year. Like Christmas, but better.
Well, I certainly hope so. I hate the holidays.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
He's like, what the fuck you doing, dude? I was trying to make you feel uncomfortable.
Got any big plans for the day after the festival? It's known as the...
Just carry on talking.
Your body weight in pancakes day around here. You need to recover after all that celebrating.
Well, I've got plans now by the sound of it.
Yeah, you can see where the money went. The money did not go onto the NPC background characters. Oh, I'm just being unfair anyway. Look at this game. God damn. That is nice, man.
Cute.
This feels like, you know, the E3 trailers I used to watch in 2015 or before 2010, and it'd be like real gameplay footage, and it's just a movie. But this is actually gameplay, for real. This looks like a movie. It's crazy.
Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
I can't believe that happened. I still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, Ed.
See, I might just try a controller.
Take your mind off things.
Let's try the controller. Let's see.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Mike, still good? Yeah, we're good. Why were you at Cauldron Lake?
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
Can you tell me what you saw?
What did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
Why do you think it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found her. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
Okay.
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth.
I like how they had the real actors there. That was really cool.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing, Tammy.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even...
Just gonna take my hoodie off. Oh. It was cold. No, it's too hot. Of course.
Dream of missing dear Fez.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Hi.
So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces. Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious. A lot. Practically everyone will be.
Hello.
How can you be so calm?
Corpses are part of can't.
Okay, I changed the settings once, and now my settings are gone. Fucked up. That's what happens with PC, dude. There was like a film grain look going on, so I thought it might be to do with the anti-aliasing, but then it wasn't. So I don't know what's causing it, but it's pretty minor. But there's like this dusty look to certain things.
This could prove to be helpful.
It's real weird.
Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Yeah, it's fine now. Yeah, that graininess is kind of strange, man. It's like there's a fuzz on stuff. Got my I mean, it looks great just moving around. I'm wondering if it's mainly just on there or if that'll be. I haven't noticed that outside. Let me see.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
It doesn't really seem to be a problem outside.
Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff? So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces.
I really don't know what might cause that in the graphic settings. Film grain is off, so it can't be that. Maybe it's my textures being lower. Texture filtering. Yeah, it might be my textures.
Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious. But soon enough, there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know. Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Check. Yeah, I'll check. Oh, my mic just went off. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Can I just double check my mic's working 1 second? Technical difficulties. Yeah, I'll check. All right. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I just was noticing this graphical effect, which it's something that's in the light. I don't know how well you can see this, but if you see the metal there, and like there's like this weird like dust particle effect. I think that might be because I have a lower setting of something that deals with that. I don't know which one, the graphical setting it would be, but you can also see up by the light in the top right that it's there too. So it's like it's kind of like the whole image has this look to it. It's quite distracting. I only really noticed it in the sunlight. So I was just trying to see if there's any way I could fix that. But changing settings, just if I change a setting, the game just then drops halves in frame rate, and what doesn't, if you change it back, it doesn't fix it. A lot of PC games have this issue. It usually happens with newer games that are less optimized. So really, if I want to change anything, it breaks everything else. So it's probably not a good idea to change anything anymore. Again, like that look is like, it's distracting, but it's not. Yeah, it's not totally game breaking, but it does kind of bother me. But hopefully that won't be as much of an issue moving forward.
Murdering a man is pretty extreme. Why didn't you tell the police what you saw?
We did. We told those two idiot deputies. They didn't listen. And they wanted to throw Ed and I in jail for that murder. You know, Bright Falls is just Alabama with bigger trees.
This is
It
my
doesn't
case
fix
now,
it. A lot of
and
PC
no
games
one is
have
throwing you in jail.
games that are less.
If you need anything else, just come to me.
Got it. Thank you, Saga.
Okay.
So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces. Seen anything out of the ordinary?
Like the mocap on the main characters is really nice for sure. They've done a great job.
But soon enough, there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
Played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. She always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Have a nice day.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner...
I was like, I don't know what that is.
And he's away this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking. Okay, let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination.
Yo, my man's feek.
What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me? There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing?
Okay.
How'd they manage that?
This looks like text. A
They said
tattoo?
they wrote on his heart. That's brutal.
Strike me as a tattoo guy.
Uh-huh. They did leave something inside his chest.
Oh, what's in there, dude?
Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem.
See, in here, there's none of that weird pixelated stuff. Like, that whole look is gone. So it makes me think it's like a fog effect. Like, you know when light comes through a window and it hits the dust in the room and you get that like dust particle effect. It's kind of like that. Like, but here, I mean, that's just how it should look, which is like the little glistens. But in the police station and in that other area, it's like going crazy. Like, this doesn't have any of that, which is super weird.
If only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softy Casey is.
All right, what we got?
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Blowing of joints. Indicates he's been in the water. He was alive when he was strapped down. Timeline is inconsistent with blowing, bruises, defensive wounds. Chest ripped open, something inside. Words on the heart. Yo, what, can I put that on there or what? Oh, okay, so I'm meant to go in different places. Anything to learn from the body. How can that cause a death?
Chest wound is cause of death, but the corpse is bloated, waterlogged. Doesn't add up.
Smudged text under victim's skin.
Right. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there? Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
Is that Cauldron Lake?
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. I need to know more about the Code of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Gold necklace with a triangle symbol. Cultists wearing deer masks. What do these signs say? What kind of cult? Cult goal, so that's what kind. What symbols? Wearing deer masks.
Keep trying. The Code of the Tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
What with the tree? Damn.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait!
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Shit. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. I was not expecting that.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Witch. Get out of my house. Get out.
He can't see me in the light.
Okay.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
If you leave or attack from a safe haven, it'll become unavailable.
Go!
I'll get you. Witch, get out of my house.
Okay.
Vanished.
Nice. There's something to watch here, or? This really feels like a TV show, man, like a Netflix show or some shit. End of episode 1. kind of slaps. I wonder if this was made like specifically for this, or they just licensed it. The lyrics are like, yeah, I like lyrics, so probably for the game. Alright, that'll do.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this. There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it.
Alright.
Now we can figure out a way forward.
So I think that about wraps up first part of the playthrough. I'm gonna make some dinner and do some other stuff, and then we're gonna jump back on for the remainder of the evening. So I'm gonna end the stream here, and I'll be back. So I'll be back later tonight for part 2. So I guess that was chapter 1. It's a good place to wrap up. But yeah, thank you guys for coming out to the stream. I really hope you enjoyed. And yeah, leave a like, comment. Let me know if you enjoyed it and what you want to improve or see in the next one. And yeah, if you enjoy Alan Wake, give it a thumbs up. And I'll see you guys in the next part later this evening. So, peace.